I could have had an extra hour and a half in bed.
I'm gonna go for a fag. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm Brazil instead. Fuck, Destiny. I'm just gonna play something else. I'm not sitting about fucking waiting all day.
I am.
Well, you're a better man than me, Virgil. I'll speak to you in a couple of minutes.
Okay. Yeah. My God!
Or some kind of building rubbish. What are you getting now?
I got fucking booted from the fucking queue.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, rejoined and I am 180,000.
Yep, 100.
This is a complete piss take.
Just like they're bringing servers back online, and that's why, like, the more servers they have, the more people can join in, sort of thing.
I've just been booted again. Don't put me in the queue if you're gonna fucking boot me. Cunts.
Bungie, right? Did they not expect this? Rise of Iron is the first content update we've had in a year, right? There was the update in April, but that wasn't new content. All it was an updated fucking prison of shit and one new exotic. That was it.
But you know, Bungie, they counted that as a proper update, and they were like, well, you know, we didn't have much of a turnout for last one, so I wouldn't worry too much.
And that's bullshit, because everybody I know that plays Destiny got the Taken King. The players have dropped off since then because it's been Taken King for a fucking year. In year one we got fucking Dark Below and House of Wolves, we get 2 updates. In year 2 we got 1 update to run us through a whole year. And in year 1 both the raids were relevant right up to the Taken King.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So you had fucking two raids you can do. I was raiding fucking 9 or 10 times a week, doing it with different guys on different characters and fucking doing the sword for folk, and Jesus. You know how many Crota's Ends I used to do a week? Probably about fucking
same here.
20 odd.
Same here. I would spend my whole week doing just just swords for people.
Yeah, and they'd only, I mean, I suppose the good thing was they'd only invite you in at the end when it was the sword bit, so you didn't have to do the whole fucking raid with them, even though it was a short one. But see, on a Tuesday, I used to get message, 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 message. It was a bloody nightmare.
This is how you repay us, Bungie!
For helping out the community, thank you.
What are you on? What's your queue number?
183,000.
How have you gone past me? You joined it after me. I'm at 187.
And then you go down to 100. You go down to 182. What was the game that had problems like this when it first started? Was it World of Warcraft? I remember seeing a lot of videos on YouTube where people were like, I mean, their place in the queue was like, get 100 million sort of thing, and then when you logged in, the game just didn't work because there were so many people logged in. It was down at like 1 frame a second. I think it was World of Warcraft, I'm not sure. It was one of those big online things, you know, on the PC. 180,000. Looks like I'm getting in before you now. I'll let you know what good weapons are in the tower. Actually, did you see the rumour that people thought if you were infected with this virus, you're not going to be able to get into the tower because it will be quarantined? And a lot of people are thinking that because Bungie don't want, like, as soon as the update drops, people to just spend the first 2 hours at vendors buying stuff and leveling up and shit. They want people to actually play the content. And a lot of people are thinking that that's why this virus thing was introduced. If you've got the virus, you can't get into the tower.
That shits on everyone who's active. The people who aren't active would be able to go in the tower.
Yeah,
The people who have been active still playing on. Mate, honestly, I think the outcry for that would be fucking incredible.
I mean, it's just a rumour, but it's a nice sort of, it's a nice rumour. It's one that got me thinking, which is I'm glad we didn't play last week. So I'm getting into the tower.
It would reward everyone who doesn't play.
You know how you've got to ring the bells in a certain order or if we open up a secret?
Yeah, I've heard about that.
I've got the order. I know what order you need to ring them in.
Nice.
But I don't know how it's going to work because it's a social space, so there'll be other people there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll look it up in about 6 or 7 hours when we get in.
182.
But I mean, capacity, when has it ever been at capacity? I mean, on day one, logged in no problem. Every day when an update's dropped, logged in no problem. Definitely what I think's happening is some of the servers must be offline. They've either rebooted them or whatever, and as the servers are coming online, then we're like, that's why the numbers are, because it's a big jump, isn't it? I mean, like 2,000, it's going down by like...
It's like 2,000 to 5,000 jump, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know anything about how that sort of shit works, but that seems like the most obvious thing. So much for doing the raid on Friday. We might
still be in the queue.
Yeah, by the time we get logged in, it'll be Saturday or Sunday. You see, the thing that's making me think that is the wording that says Destiny is temporarily at capacity. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if the servers were all full, it would say Destiny is at capacity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's the wording that's making me think this. The thing is, you don't want to lose your place in the queue, so you can't do anything else.
No.
I mean, 175,000. So I mean, what can I do in the time? I could probably go out shopping, and by the time I get back, I'm still going to be at 100,000.
No, by the time you got back, you've been kicked for inactivity.
Yeah.
You know it would as well. You know it'll kick you for inactivity. I keep moving the controller just in case, but I know what they're like. There's been times where I've waited to get into like a Crucible match, and the time in between the last Crucible match and the new Crucible match, they booted me for inactivity. And it's their servers. I've been active because their servers haven't matchmaked me to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
There we go, I've been booted. Fuck's sake. ridiculous. I've rebooted. Now I've been put in a queue at 244.
Have you got a computer next to you?
No.
Or your phone or something? Can you check the internet on your phone? Can you have a look and see what's happening? Like what other people are saying or what they're saying at Bungie.
Where do I go?
Just go to bungie.net and there'll probably be a thing on the splash page saying you're experiencing some problems because of this, this and this.
On the beginning it just says service alert, we are actively investigating. I've been kicked again. Why don't you just let me sit in the queue? Are you still in the queue?
Yeah. Don't feel bad, 175,000 people are before me, so I mean...
Yeah, 250,000 people are before me.
I remember seeing a report when they were talking about Destiny's daily player base, and it was in the millions of people play Destiny actively every single day. So there's definitely some sort of problem with the servers. Because if you can have millions of people, what you've got to remember is you don't have to log on to play. It's not like a game like Warcraft. I mean, I keep saying Warcraft, but it's probably the closest thing I can think of. You're only really logged into the server to save your shit. Do you know what I mean? Like when you put something in the vault, it's stored on the server. When you go into a strike, like one of the people in the strike is hosting the game. When you go into Crucible, one of the people in Crucible is hosting the game. So you don't have to, it's not like everyone's going through a specific server, do you know what I mean? The Bungie servers are really just to keep track of all your shit. You know, what you've done, if you've done the daily, if you've done the nightfalls, what stuff's dropped for you and all that sort of thing. It's not like, you know, you're connected for gameplay sort of thing, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
You know what I mean? When you go and do a patrol, you're not connected to the Destiny server with millions of people in the fucking Cosmodrome, are you? I mean, if it was a dedicated server, that's what it would be like. When you went on patrol, you were trying to do gunsmith bounties, there'd be like 100 people trying to snipe that fallen captain.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go into patrol in the Cosmodrome, you're the host. If someone else turns up, they're connected to it through your PlayStation, you're hosting that instance of the Cosmodrome. That's how it works. That's probably that is why private matches have been so well received, because if you were in a private match with your friends, then they're typically going to be in the same region as you, so you're going to get a good connection because you're all close, and you know, there's not people from like fucking Kazakhstan and Brazil and fucking all these places in the match as well, who could be the host of the game. You never know. Because it switches during a game of Crucible, the host switches.
Yeah. That's why 1 minute somebody can be red bar and the next minute they're not.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why they did it that way, honestly. I think it was stupid, but... Well, what can you do? They need to sort that shit out for the fucking Destiny too. This is the whole reason I didn't buy an Xbox One. Because when they introduced, or remember when the Xbox One, you there?
Yeah.
When the Xbox One was first announced, they said it would require you to be online all the time, and you couldn't play pre-owned games on it. Like second-hand games, and even though they did reverse their decisions, they just totally threw them out the window. I just thought the fact that that company even thought that, the fact that they even suggested it, just turned me right off of Xbox. Because every console generation, I've had both. I had an Xbox and I had a PlayStation 2. I had a 360 and I had a PlayStation 3, and I'm quite happy just to stay with a PS4. I really don't care about an Xbox One.
I've never owned an Xbox. I've always owned PlayStation. Since PlayStation 1. But I played friends' Xboxes and stuff, and I don't feel like the quality is good. The gameplay is good. I don't like the feeling of the controller in my hand. Like, I really like this PlayStation 4 controller. It fits perfectly in my hand.
I absolutely agree. Yeah. I mean, I only ever used to play two types of games on my Xboxes. Driving and shooting. Because they had triggers. And triggers are what you need for those types of games. The PS3 controller didn't have triggers and shooting just felt wrong. But because the PS4 controller has got triggers, I mean, it's perfect in every way. The Xbox controller's too big and heavy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I was thinking about getting Dark Souls for my Xbox because it was only £3 a couple of weeks ago, and I thought, how can you attack using the bumper? It's too big. It's going to feel weird. Do you know what I mean? Whereas having a nice little button in front of you, you know, you can spam it quickly or whatever. But that Xbox controller, it's like you have to move your whole fucking arm to press one of the buttons.
What is going on?
You've been booted again.
No, I've had another invite to go and see a girl today.
Where?
Come see me, I've got a day off today. I said, sorry, not today. I've booked it off. New PlayStation 4 release. And she just messaged back, PFFFFT.
Have you even met these people?
Yeah.
So it's not like a prostitute website or whatever?
No. This girl I've known for years. But nothing's ever happened between us, but she's just split up with her boyfriend. So, she's been talking very explicit to me about what she wants to do to me recently.
Jesus,
things
weren't like this when I was young.
Fuck's sake, Darren. Why am I getting booted constantly?
I don't know, because I'm not getting booted. My number's going down. I'm only at 163,000 now.
I'm at 300.
Fuck. Welcome to V3D Gaming, where one of our members might show you some fucking new Rise of Iron gameplay today. Today, maybe 159. Jesus.
This is complete bullshit, man. Complete bullshit. I cannot believe I keep getting kicked. And it's definitely not my internet connection. I'm running at 101 megs a second.
Jesus, that's like 10 times faster than mine.
101.82 megs a second.
I wonder how much a phone call to Seattle would be. No, but just to find out exactly what's going on, because you know you get the usual bullshit, oh, we're investigating something. That doesn't tell us anything. Tell us why we can't log in. Yep. Don't just say you're investigating something. It's not like you don't fucking know. I mean, what, is this the first fucking game you've ever released?
Well, at the moment, Bungie.net is down as well. Bungie.net is down. This isn't working correctly. But honestly, I believe that nobody's getting into the game, and the queue is going down because people are getting booted.
Yeah, I've just been booted. I'm just going to stop even trying. Have a look to see if they're getting DDoSed by someone.
Hmm?
Have a look to see if they're getting DDoSed by someone. My place in the queue is now 316,000.
Yeah, I'm 299.
No, it's fine. I think the reason our place in the queue is going down is because people are just logging off or getting booted. Not because they're getting in.
Bungie launches the Rise of Iron expansion for Destiny, telling fans that the DLC is now playable worldwide, before releasing patch notes for a huge new update. That was released 20 minutes ago. So the Express think that it's up.
Yeah, but that's not exactly a gaming thing, is it? I mean, they're more concerned with Boris Johnson and fucking stuff like that. If you want a gaming newspaper, you need to go to the Screen.net.
I just typed in Rise of Iron is down. Recommended light for Nightfalls is now 360. The Vanguard playlist is now called the Taken War Strike playlist.
Taken War?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's the Taken War? Should it not be the something infection?
No, the Vanguard playlist is now called the Taken War Strike playlist.
That's strange, because the Taken War was the last update. With the Taken and shit.
Normal strikes now grant rewards up to 340 light. Heroic strikes now grant rewards up to 365 light.
We want to try and do some strikes today then, if we ever get on.
Strike Pacific skeleton keys now drop from Nightfall strikes and from Silver Crisis Heroic and Taken War Strike playlists. Skeleton keys allow you to open strike boards to guarantee a strike unique reward.
See, I don't know if it's
Strike unique reward will now drop up to 385 light.
Well,
Nightfalls will now reward the player with ghosts less often. Oh, how many times have we heard that one?
oh, I can. Ever since fucking the taking every nightfall. That's why I stopped doing nightfalls. Every nightfall, I get a ghost or a fucking emote. How is an emote a reward for a nightfall? I don't want to dance. I want to shoot. If I wanted to dance, I'd buy fucking Just Dance and a fucking Wii U.
Players can now receive 1 free Radiant Treasure per account through their first Heroic Strike playlist completion per week.
Oh god.
Barracks will now grant weapons and armor for Challenges of Elders scoreboards completion up to 365 light.
I knew I should have fucking edged that cunt, but who can be bothered? Oh my god, I've been booted and I'm down to fucking 333,000 now. Well, thanks for watching this immense Destiny fuck up, guys, but I'm not sitting here all day waiting for this.